Tonight match between the St. Lucia Kings and the Trinbago Knight Riders pit together two players as coach who have won the T20 Cricket World Cup for the West Indies. Let me say that again. The coaches of both the Kings and the Knight Riders, while playing for the West Indies, have won the World Cup. These two gentlemen, however, do not like each other, and they will not be given any quarters tonight. There is a possibility of rain at the Darren Sammy Cricket Stadium tonight. However, welcome to the #1 cricket channel in the Caribbean as we continue with the watch-along of CPL 2025. This is match number 10, and I appreciate your company. Thank you for tuning in to the #1 cricket channel in the Caribbean. Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. I enjoy your company last night, and I'm looking forward to enjoy it even more tonight. It appears that the rain have abated and the game is continuing. It's now 78 for 2 after 10 overs. The Kings won the toss and asked the Knight Riders to take first strike. And after 10.1 overs, they are 78 for 2, with Colin Monroe on 43 and Pollard-Pooran on 12. The two batsmen to go here, Ailes and Carty. Monroe hit this down the ground, chance, he's out. So that's the third chance he's given, and his third time lucky as Shamshi got the wicket. And the Knight Riders are 78 for 3 after 10.2. 78 for 3 after 10.2. Good night, Sheldon. Good night, Athena. Good night, Lansley. Good night, Nikki, the champion. Let's go, King said the champion. This is going to be, Athena said, Trinbago Knight Riders night tonight. We are here, Nikki. We are here. So we hope and look forward to a very, very interesting night of cricket. So Colin Monroe was dropped off the bowling of Carripier. He was also dropped off the bowling of O'Shane Thomas. He finally hauled out of the bowling of Shamsi. Caught by Carripier, 43 from 30 deliveries, 5 fours and 1 sixes. Alex Hayes made 10 from 8 deliveries. Casey Carty struggled for 9 from 12 deliveries. Bowling for the St. Lucia Kings, Carripier, who started the attack, 3 overs, no maiden, none for 25. Kian Gaston, 1 over for 9 runs. O'Shane Thomas, 1 over for 16 runs. David Wees, 1 over, 1 for 4. Ruston Chase, 3 overs, 1 for 15. And Samsi, 1.2 overs, 1 for 7. It seems like this is one of the wickets where the spinners are going to do most of the damage, and persons who can get some cutter on the ball, they will be the one who will be in business tonight. So there's Samsi dialing. Oh, he comes back with that again. He comes back with that telephone call again. So 3 wickets gone, 78 for 3 after 10.2. So Shamsi is the left arm Chinaman mystery spinner. He's over the wicket to Pollard, and Pollard hit it back to him. He dropped the catch. So Pollard came on the front foot, hit it straight back to him, and he dropped the catch. Sheldon think it's time for Pooran to step up. First delivery, the big man just hit it straight back to him, and probably Shamsi is in some danger here, as that was it straight. Oh, it did it hit his hand? Wow. It came back to him like a rocket. He should have taken it though. Michael Douglas, good night to you. You don't like the state of the outfield? Yeah. And I wasn't paying much attention to it, but I take your word for it that it's probably not in the best of condition. Good night, King Nelson. Good to have you here, man. I appreciate you being here. 78 for 3 after 10.3. You're not missing any action, as So we are ready to go again now. Pollard Seckers, the big burly Pollard. So the P's are at the crease. Pooran and Pollard. Sam sit to Pollard, turn it down to fine leg, and they go for a single. The fielder comes across, picked up, and they should come back for 2. They do so comfortable. 80 for 3 after 10.4. Pollard is off the mark. He's on now 2. So Sheldon really think that's tonight it's time for Pooran to step up. I want to electrifying a similar innings to what we have from Etmaya last night. Hopefully we can have one like that from Pooran tonight. Shamsi to Pollard, and Pollard is forward, and he plays the googly as it turns into him. The Chinaman, the left arm Chinaman googly bowler. That was a Chinaman as he plays forward. He picks that well. Well done, Pollard. Well done. He picks it well. Yes, Pollard. Pollard can bat, you know. Pollard, he can bat. Bowls to Pollard, and Pollard off the back foot. Just ease it down to long off for a single. 81 for 3. There are other things that you might not appreciate about him. But when it comes to like technical ability and reading the ball and so on, Pollard is one of the best we have in the West Indies. So good night to you, King Nelson. Carlton, man. I'm happy that you are here, man. Enough blessings to you too, man. Respect to you. Blessings, Marlon. Marlon, how you doing, man? I hope the medications work and you're in good stead now and the knee has gone down. Definitely hope so. Happy to hear from you, Marlon. You know. And as I encourage you, I just think that it was the amount of standing that you did both days. The Saturday and the Sunday that could have contributed to it. So I hope more or less that you are fine now and back in business. Another L for TKR tonight. Michael Douglas, well, we have Apfina here. We have Sheldon here, so I know that they can talk to you. We have, so I know that Patrick Lambert, was it Patrick Lambert or Mr. Casanova said last night that they just want TKR to lose. It doesn't matter who they are playing. I don't know why they are like that. I mean, I don't know why. But I think that he said, I don't remember if it was Patrick or Mr. Casanova. But one of them said that they just want. As Pollard hit Chase for 6 over long off. Dead straight. He just hit him over the top for 6. 87 for 3. Chase pitched up, it over the top for 6. So Chase, who have bowled his previous 3 overs for 15 runs and look unplayable. First delivery to Pollard. Pollard just eased it over long on for 6. It was more straight, so you could say straight back over the bowler head. Chase to Pollard, shorter into the wicket. Pollard just watched it, turn it down behind square for a single. 1 more to the total, 88 for 3. Pollard is on 10. Pooran is on 12. Good night, Patrick. Oh, Patrick, you are here. Were you the person who said, was it you or was it Mr. Casanova? Said that you just want TKR to lose. Was it you or Mr. Casanova? Remind us, swelling is down and I'm walking up. Well, thank you very much, Barland Peter. Glad that it is. Chase to Pooran, and Pooran play more like a test match forward defensive stroke. Back to the bowler. And Pollard is going to have a word with Pooran. They were streaming into the stadium earlier, but it looks like it's probably not. I would love to see. My impression that it's about half full. Last night at the Survive, Chase to Pooran, who cannot beat extra cover, 88 for 3 after 11.4. Yeah, so it's probably half full. It's probably like when Manchester City is playing. It doesn't matter who Manchester City is playing, the stadium can't full, Slapped away, unless they are playing United, slapped away down towards the field and the cover boundary for a single. So, Arsenal win today, which is good. Manchester City loss, which is great. Absolutely great. Which is great. Yeah, and why I'm not really a fan of Arsenal, but the thing is that I prefer Arsenal win the league. Let's watch Chase. Chase to Pollard, and Pollard is forward. He squeezed it down to the man at mid-on, and there is no run. 89 for 3 after 12. Pollard on 10 and Pooran on 13. Yeah, so I'm not really an Arsenal fan. It's just like, no, I am not an Arsenal fan. But I'm trying to find the term where I'm come to. It's just the best of the evils, the worst of the easy. Or you put it, something like that. But you understand? So I would prefer that Arsenal win more than the L team win and the nice neighbors. I don't want any of those two teams to win. So when I see like Tottenham win a match, Arsenal win a match, Chelsea win a match, I am, not happy but satisfied, because I know that my team not good right now, Compression socks works wonder. St. Lucia one side match. I don't get that, Rakish. I don't get that. How you doing, Garth Williams? Thank you, man. No, but Garth Williams, I don't think that's quite true, because Garth Williams is asking why there are no English. I usually don't answer why questions, but because it is factually incorrect, Garth Williams, it is not true, because even on the Knight Riders side, you have Alex Ace playing. We saw last night Halley. What's Halley name again? That half-spinning all-rounder from England that retired from Test cricket now. Muin Ali, he plays for the Guyana Amazon Warriors. So those are two names just off the top of my head, Garth Williams. And it's more likely too that, as you said, the 100 is going on. So probably when the 100 finish next week, Sunday, you may have some more comes across, But it's for Alex Ace and Moin Ali to be playing in the CPL while the 100 is going on. That's a big deal, That's a big, big deal. That's a big deal. Good night to you, Sherma Ellis. How are you? Sam hit to Pollard and he hit him over deep mid-wicket for 6. He picks the leg break and hit him over deep mid-wicket for 6. The Chinaman should say. He picks the Chinaman and hit him. Chinaman googly bowler. That's Shamsi, and he hit the Chinaman over deep mid-wicket for 6. So good night to you. Yes, Michael, that's what I just said to him, that both Alex Ailes and Moin Ali are Englishmen. Very good, Sherma. Very good. Sam said to Pollard, and Pollard is off the back foot, cannot beat Augusti at cover. They stay in their crease, 96 for 3. Pollard is on 16. I've caught up and passed Pooran, who is definitely struggling here. He's on 14 from 17 deliveries. We hope for one of those masterclass from Pooran tonight. I'll be happy to see another masterclass. Samson to Pollard. Pollard off the back foot. Can't quite pierce the gap as the bowler got a hand to it, and then Pooran bats assisted in stopping it and diverting it to mid-on. And there is no run. 96 for 3 after 12.5. 96 for 3. Pollard is on 16. Pooran is on 14. We expect some fireworks. Samson, the left-arm Chinaman googly bowler, bowls to Pollard. He gave himself room and swings. It peels off the top portion of the bat and runs away down towards third man for 4. despite giving chase, it still went into the boundary. So the 100 is up for the Knight Riders after 13 overs, exactly 13 overs. Pollard is on 20 from 11 deliveries. Pooran is on 14 from 17 deliveries. The batsman to go first, Alex Hayes, he was caught by Shamsiaf Wees for 10 from 8 deliveries. He hit 2 fours. Casey Curtis struggled again, once again. Faced 12 deliveries, only made 9, hit 1-4 before he was caught by Wees after bowling of chase. And then Colin Monroe was dropped twice before. Dropped off the bowling of Kerry Pierre and O'Shane Thomas. Finally, when caught by Kerry Pierre off Samshi for 43 from 30 deliveries. He hit 5 fours and 1 6. So after 13 overs, the Trinbago Knight Riders, who were asked to take first strike, are 100 for 3. Yes. Sheldon said, good of you to declare that Pollard a proper batsman. He has a great first-class record before moving to T20. But Sheldon Smith, you are here long enough now to know that I always am authentic. And that's the difference between the Cricket Forum and the others. Because the Cricket Forum is authentic. Authentic, you know. We don't. Thomas bowls a rising delivery to Pooran, who cuts, misses, goes through to the keeper, and there's no run. We don't talk things that is not based upon the reality. You know, we don't talk things that are abstract and emotional. Yes, we are emotional at times, yes, but you know when we are emotional. But when they come to analyze a player, you know that we are always going to be authentic. So you, Athena, you think Joshua da Silva will open next match? I mean like, Garth Williams, the 100 cannot be going on, and you think those guys will be playing Garth Williams, man? Those guys won't be playing. But and what you see, Garth Williams, you said why there were no. So if that's what you meant, you should have said that. So you are trying to come back now, but you said, why are there no Englishmen? You said no Englishmen, no mean none. So don't try to come back now, man. What I'm talking about, like Vincent, Salt, and Butler. You try to come back, Garth Williams. You get your foot kicked well first. You get your foot kicked well up front, man. You get your foot kicked well up front. One love, Garth Williams. One love. What do you mean, Mr. Casanova, if Thomas is still around? Thomas get quite a few wickets in the recently concluded regional 4-day tournament, you know. And he even played for West Indies A. Yes, he played for West Indies A. Thomas though to Pollard, and Pollard turned this down to square leg, diving effort there by Charles. Oh, Charles. I saw Charles make a stop at cover. I have to wonder if it is Charles. Yeah, remember that he played in the 18 match against South Africa, but they took him to the cleaners. You remember that match? Yeah. So he's still here, man. He's still here. Good night, Jamor Small. How you doing, man? One love, man. Good night to you. So 101 for 3. Thomas over the wicket, bowls to Pollard, and Pollard get a short rising delivery, which he turns on to fine leg for a single. 102 for 3. So good comeback here by O'Shane Thomas after the first over went for 16, albeit Monroe was dropped in the over. So it could be a much better over. You know, if first 5 balls went for 8 runs and that's why they said you always want to come out of the over well. Because although the first 5 ball went for 8 runs and up to that time it was a decent over, you know, he bowled 2 wide ball and then the next one went for, I think, 6. So that's the nature of cricket. Thomas over the wicket, bowls to Pooran, and Pooran steered this away down to third man. for another single, sharp, rising delivery, Pooran on his back foot, steering it down to third man for one more. 103 for 3 after 13.5. George is saying, I don't know why they are forcing Carty to play T20. He can't cut it, said George Nolan. Sheldon replying to Athena. Mr. Casanova, were you the one last night who said that you don't want TKR to win any match? Was it you or was it Patrick Lambert? I asked the question, but no one seemed to answer. And I was wondering why you so anti, why that person would be so anti TKR? Ah, boy. Thomas bowls to Pollard, covers up, plays down to long on. Despite Thomas scrambling, he cannot prevent it. So good over that by Thomas. Only 4 off the over. So 2 overs, none for 20. Good over that young man. 104 for 3 after 14. Pollard and 22, Pooran and 16. The 100 isn't all that. CPL probably more popular than the 100. And more weight to drag. Well, you and Mr. Casanova will sort out that. I am happy Monroe finally got out, but should be dropped for the next match for not scoring a century, having given 2 chances. What a way to put it, you know. So good over that by Thomas. Really, really good over. Really good over. Just the advertisement, just waiting to see what is going on. Sheldon and Mr. Casanova is at it. So, yes, he did 104 for 3. It's Wheeze to come back into the attack. Over the wicket, balls to Pollard, and Pollard hit it straight down the ground. Fielder comes across, 4 runs. So Tim David comes across, tried to cut it off, but he made contact with the boundary while he was touching it. I think he's okay. Probably just, you know, when you're running at full speed and you fall, you're jerked up a little, but there's no real damage. That's what I mean. I don't think there's any real damage. So there is it. It's clearly a boundary. You know, so 4 more to the total. 108 for 4. Pollard mean business tonight. So Mr. Casanova confirming that, yes, it is him. It is me. I don't want TKR to win. And I wish Pooran us out on Ducks already. He turned his back on West Indies, so screw him. Ducks, he should get. Wheeze ball to Pollard, pulled down to long on for a single, 109 for 3. 109 for 3. Tonight is a very exciting night. I don't know. I was gonna say it's going to be a very exciting night in Jamaica, but I'm not quite sure because I don't know if this debate will be hot like Thursday night coming when both leaders go at it. I think that will be a hotter debate that will be watched by more persons. I think tonight's debate is not going to be all that hot. Oh, you answered Patrick that it was not you. I overlooked it or it flashes by. We used to Pooran down the leg side wide 110 for 3 after 14.2. Pollard is on 27. Pooran is on 16. Oh, Sheldon have issued the instructions to put down the handbrake and press the gas. Oh, you told Pollard. Well, what are you telling Pooran? We used to Pooran and Pooran cuts down towards the field and the cover boundary. Scramble the foot by the fielder. Oh, Michael Douglas, I see what you're saying. That field looked like a cow pasture. Was it there that we saw a match was playing and a cow was grazing? You remember that match? And I was talking about it. That field looked like a cow pasture. That's how they treat in the Man Stadium. They look in shambles. Weeze balls to Pollard, pull high, down on the bounce to Carripier and the deep mid. Is Carripier or is it Augusti? It's one of them. It's looked to be Augusti, right-handed return. Yeah. 112 for 3 after 14.4. I think Darren Sammy should tell them to remove his name off the stadium if that's the way they're going to keep it. Because that definitely look like somewhere where cattle are grazing. Yeah? Isn't it? That definitely looks so. So I think he should say, remove my name off the stadium if this is the way you're going to keep it. We used to pour and turn it to mid-wicket for a single, 113 for 3 after 14.5. I think that's what should happen. I only hope Tim David makes up with the bat, said Patrick Lambert. He dropped one of the sitter. Garth William. Okay, Garth William is talking about Livingstone, but I guess he addressed Mr. Casanova, so they have a running discussion. Good. We used to Pollard hit this high hard. Let's see the fielder have no chance. It gone for 6 over long on. We's guilty of overpitching, and it's like a short arm jab. It wasn't a really full flow on drive. It was like a short arm jab, and it just sailed over long on for 6. As Weeze missed his length, you know, and it never came right out of the screw of the bat either, you know. Never came right out of the screw of the bat, but the man is powerful. 6 more to the total. Good shot again by Pollard, and definitely it appears that Sheldon is right. Sherman Ellis is some more 6s are coming. Yeah. Did someone drop Pooran? Not to my knowledge. I can't recall if he was dropped. Not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge. I think Jamur was saying something about the comment. I didn't quite get to read the comment, but I think Jamur was saying something like Pollard should retire now because he's taking up a youngster spot or something like that. Do you agree with that? Or do you don't agree? Do you think that the younger players should outbat the senior players to earn their spot and not only to get it? Bowls to Pollard. Thomas bowls to the left-handed Pooran, who looks to scoop, misses it. It goes through to the keeper. There is no run. More than one event was held there during Carnival. Pure sand in the outfield. The fielders aren't even comfortable diving. David is not interested in feeling out there. Well, but he has quite a few matches to play there because it's his home team. So, you know, and I think this is his second match. Is this St. Lucia Kings' second match at home? Bowls to Thomas bowls to Pooran, and Pooran flat batted it, mistimed it over the bowler's head, down towards long off, and they come back for 2, 121 for 3. So Thomas back of a length, Pooran being hurried here by Thomas, and you know, miscue the pull shot. It goes back over the bowler head, just lob over the bowler head, runs away down towards long off for 2, 121 for 3. Thomas in his third over, 2.2 overs, none for 22. Should have had the wicket of Monroe. So over the wicket, balls to Pooran, and Pooran connects this time down to long off. It gone all the way for 6. In the slot, and Pooran slapped it over long off for 6. And that Darren Sammy felt it. 127 for 3 after 15.3. I think they are going to make 190, you know. The cow is for the man of the match, said Patrick Lambert. Okay. Oh, they had the cow there because they were going to give it to the man of the match. Got you, Patrick Lambert. Got you. But Patrick Lambert would know because he's from St. Lucia. So if he said so, you have to believe so. Thomas to Pooran outside the half stump. Went for the wide Yorker. Pooran cannot beat extra cover. The score remains at 127 for 3 after 15.4. Pollard is on 36. Pooran is on 26. 26 from 26 deliveries. Pollard is on 34 from 18. Pollard would bat for Pooran so that he can come good later in the season, said Sheldon Simmet. All right, so we are hearing from Thomas. Bowls to Pooran, and Pooran again mistimed the drive. The keeper comes from behind the stump. That's Seifert, but he cannot prevent the singer. 128 for 3 after 15.5. Partnership 50 from 34 deliveries. 27 to Pooran. Pollard is on 34 from 18. One delivery to coming over number 16. So Kervin Duncans is saying, good evening to you, boss. Expect Thomas to be an intimidator. On T20 wickets, it's generally not so, you know. It's generally not so on T20 wickets. I think that is this ball is going to be short, back of a length, rising towards Pollard armpit. Let's see if that's what it is. Short third man, backward point, sweep on the cover boundary, extra cover and a mid-off. Those are the 5 on the outside. And then on the onside, you have a man at mid-on. Then you have mid-wicket, backward square leg and fine leg. Those are the fielders. Thomas over the wicket, back of a length. As I said, rising towards his armpit. Never quite get there, which allows Pollard to turn it down back with a square leg for a single. 10 from the over. Not a bad over despite the 6. So it's not a bad over. He ended it well. So that's that one delivery that was pitched in the slot, which was it over the top for 6. So 3 overs for 30 from O'Shane Thomas. And remind you, if you take into consideration that the first one went for 16, then his next 2 overs only went for 14. So he's bowling well here. 129 for 3 after 16. So someone needs to clip Pooran wings. Not good at all, Mr. Casanova. Mr. Casanova, you have it out for Pooran, man. This, I can understand that there are West Indian supporters who are disappointed with the decision that Pooran have made. I can understand that. But, Mr. Casanova, it looks like this have gone beyond. It looks like this have gone beyond disappointment. You, Mr. Casanova? So this is the first 4 more matches. Okay, good. So they would have played their 2 away matches in St. Kitts and in Antigua, and so this is the first home match. So they have to get used to it. Tim David would have to get used to it, Michael Douglas. But the field is in shambles, man. Absolute shambles. And Pollard hit this high in the air. Let's see, has it got the distance? Or is it coming down? It's coming down, yes, but beyond the boundary for 6. 135 for 3. So that was hit high and hard for 6. So why hasn't Carripier comes back into the attack? So the last 2 deliveries from David Wees, the captain, have been hit for 6. I would definitely love to see Carripier back into the attack. I think he have 1 delivery left. So, view on Thomas' development, he hasn't developed. You know, I think he just, it's a flat line. You know, if anything, some persons would say that the line is decelerating. You know, Athena. Yeah, I don't think he developed as one would like. Round the wicket, Wees, ball to Pollard, and Pollard hit him for 3 consecutive 6s. So Pollard is dealing with in 6s when it comes to Wees. So the last ball of his second over went for 6. And the first 2 balls of his third overs have gone for 6. So 18 of his last 3 deliveries. Wow. Wow. Whoa, I think the rail saved somebody there, don't? And I hope it didn't hit the person. That man is such a ruthless man. Drop the drinks and catch the ball. Luckily, the rail saved the lady. I think it's a lady. I hope it didn't hit her. Did it hit her? No, I don't think so. So Charles and Tim David is talking to Weeze, the captain of the St. Lucia Kings. Flap du Plessis is injured. I think it hit the rail, so it never hit the lady. But Weeze bowls to Pollard, and 6 more. He's dealing in sixes here. Are we going to see 6-6 in this over? No, Pollard is going for it, you know. Pollard is going for it. That he brought up his half century to 53 from 22 deliveries. 147 for 3 over number 17. Are we going to have 6 sixes here? Very interesting. Well, the last 4 deliveries from what that celebration means, I don't know. The last 4 deliveries from Weeze to Pollard have all gone for 6. But in this over, 3 consecutive sixes after first 3 deliveries. And he may well be going for 6 sixes. Are we on the verge of witnessing history tonight? David Weeze, the captain of the St. Lucia Kings, is bowling to the former captain of the Trinbago Knight Riders, World Cup winner, Kieran Pollard. He have hit 6 sixes in his career before for the West Indies against Sri Lanka. Weeze is disturbed. Weeze is fretting. He hasn't know what connected to him yet. He's in a trance. He's not thinking clearly. Pollard mind is clear. 147 for 3. He's on 53 from 22 deliveries. Weeze to him and he hit this again high in the air. Has it gone away for 4? Oh, he's upset. You see, he rocked his head there. He's upset. It's gone for 4. He wanted that 6 much. He wanted that 6-6. You can see the disappointment. Look at him. It never came out of the screw. Oh, almost. You saw it? He was so disappointed. Disappointed. He was going for it. Sheldon, I don't know. Sheldon, I don't know what Sheldon is talking about, you know. If you are referring to me, Sheldon, I think you need to respect my opinions. Yeah. If you are referring to me, respect my opinions. TKR not winning anything, said Mr. Casanova one. Hit away down towards the man on the long left on boundary for a singer. It's 151 for, well, maybe it's him and Mr. Casanova. I don't know. I was really paying attention to the cricket and I wasn't looking at the chat so much because I was hoping that I was going to see 6-6. So I think that is probably he and Mr. Casanova stepping it up. Yes, Russ is definitely back, Mr. Casanova. How come that man ain't playing for West Indies, said Kervin Duncan. Balls to Pooran. Pooran played it out into the offside and they go through for a single. And Patrick Lambert said we will chase that total. 153 for 3 after 17. They are going to get 200. I said 190, but they may get 200. 3 overs to go, 47. With the mood Pollard is in. I think they should go back to... Who they can bowl to Pollard now? Rust and Chase need to... Wow, I don't know who they're going to bowl to Pollard now. As I go through, because I don't know. I look at Thomas, Chase, Carripier. Who they're going to bowl to Pollard now? I definitely don't know who they're going to bowl to Pollard now. Okay. So, Kervin Duncan said, Dr. Brown, I need to apologize. Jamaica's the best looking girls. Forgot about Lisa Hanna, said Kervin Duncan. You remember that debate? That was a lovely night. This is Gaston back into the attack, wide, 154 for 3. He's bowling to Pooran. So, in 2007, I was having lunch at a certain place. Did it pitch out? No, it according to the gentleman T.M. Border, who said that if it pitch beyond the crease, it's not a no ball. It have to pitch in front of the crease. So it's T.M. Border or T.P.M. Border, but Gaston bowls to Pooran at the time in the year and it gone for 6. That's what I was saying. Who's going to bowl to them now? With 3 of us to go, who's going to bowl to them now? As you look at the attack, it's really have to be. I think this young man is going to bowl 2 overs, and Thomas is going to bowl 1 because they can't bowl carry Pierre to him. He should have bowled out already. They can't bowl Rastan Chase. He should have bowled out already too. So the spinner should have bowled out already. Gaston bowls to Pooran and he hit this again over long off. Let's see, the fielder comes around, took the catch. Tim David held on to 1 and he celebrated. So Pooran gone for 34 from 30 deliveries. Not one of his best innings, not one of his better innings. He struggled. 34 from 30. And Darren Sam is very agitated. He's trying his best not to captain the team, He's trying his best, but he's in his stadium. He's in the cow pasture. And he's trying his best not to captain the team. So Nicholas Pooran caught by Tim David, whatever you pronounce it, off the bowling of Gaston for 34 from 30 deliveries. 1 4 and 2 sixes. Trinbago Knight Riders are 160 for 4 after 17.2 overs after being asked to take first strike by the St. Lucia King. This is match number 10 in the 2025 Caribbean Premier League. Yes, I was at a certain place, Curvin Duncan, and I was having lunch. And the lady sitting across from me, having lunch too, was Lisa Hanna. And we were there talking and just talking. Just talking, relax, having a comfortable chat. And then a gentleman passed and said, "Good afternoon, Lisa." And I want to tell you, man, we just get confused and turn fool and start sweat and everything and can't heat again and then something there, Because I never knew at the time that it was Lisa Hanna, the lady in front of me having lunch. Yeah, I didn't know at the time. And as soon as I found out, man, my palms get sweaty and everything and me confused and me nervous. And me no longer hungry, man. Jano. That was an afternoon, man. God, no. Yes, Kervin, she's a wonderful lady. Yes, yeah. Why didn't they give the captaincy to Chase, but give it to David Wees, said Mr. Casanova. Mr. Casanova, as I said, I don't answer why question. Hedged away down to third man for 4. Good shot by Pollard. That's great dexterity, That is dexterity at its very best. As Pollard just guided away down to third man for 4. 62 from 25 deliveries. What a innings the big man is playing. Yet, Chase got overs left. Carripier got overs left. But that's not easy, Mr. Casanova. Understand the point that I'm making. They can't bowl at this time. None of them can bowl to Pollard at this time. None of those 2 can bowl to Pollard at this time. Big up yourself, Elton Tucker, my brethren. How you doing, man? I know that Christina must be happy from the victory last night. My brethren, Elton Tucker, his wife is from Guyana, Whipped away by Pollard down to mid-wicket. Going out towards the boundary. The fielder comes across to his right. Let's see if they go back for 2 or they second and 1. Yes, they are back for 2. It's 167 for 4 now. So big up my brethren Elton, man. Look at that dexterity. And I'm sure that your wife is very happy. And Russell is coming next. So, yes, so that's the point you need to understand. That's the point I was making, Mr. Casanova. I was not saying that they don't have any over left, but they can't bowl this time. Gaston bowls to Pollard, who digged out the Yorker. So it will be Gaston, Thomas, and Gaston. That's, oh, no ball, free hit. What a good delivery, and it turned out to be a no ball. 168. 168 for 4. Once Pollard is there, it's going to be Thomas and then Gaston again. I don't think Weeze is going to try and bowl another over. All right, you know, but do Weeze bowl or do he goes to Gaston? They're badly missing Alzarri Joseph, really missing it. Jamaica also got a bigger and more diverse population of ladies than the other islands. Gaston to Pollard, good delivery. Yorker, he can only drive it down to long on for a singer. 169 for 4. They need 31 from 2 overs. So the 190 is definitely on, which I said first. I think they're going to get that. The question is now, will they get 200? So that's the question. I think they will get the 200. So ladies, than the other islands, but Jamaicans come first, then maybe Trinidad. Okay. Lovely. Get off, Pooran. Get off already. Mr. Casado, I'm so far behind in the chat, man. I've been far behind in the chat. Yeah. Oh no, Russell is coming out. Kervin Duncan, what? Oh, you're laughing at me? Is me laughing at Kervin? Yeah, I tell you the truth. I was there sitting at the table, having a nice, decent, comfortable conversation with the lady, just talking. And then somebody go say, Lisa, hi Lisa, or something like that. All of a sudden, man, I start sweat. Every part of me start sweat. Me turn full, me belly full. Me confused. Yeah. Thomas to Pollard, and Pollard swings and miss. Good delivery. He's out caught. Oh, he got the wicket, Thomas. Lovely from Thomas. I'm happy for him, you know. I'm happy for him. Pollard swung, got the bottom head, side for took the catch. Well done, Thomas. 169 for 5. I'm very, very happy for Thomas. Yeah. So despite that first over going for 16, he has really come back well so far. But so he needs to bowl some next good 5 deliveries. That's Javal Glenn, I think, bigging him up. Sherma Ellis said, to what, Sherma Ellis? So Pollard gone. 169 for 5. Good from Thomas. I'm happy. I'm very happy that he could get the wicket. So Pollard caught Seifert off the bowling of Thomas for 65. He faced 29 deliveries, 8 4-4s, and 6 6s. So maybe Weeze will bowl the final over then instead of Gaston, especially that Pollard gone. Hussein is at the crease. Andre Russell is there. You know. I think at this stage of their career, and this is just my opinion, I think that Pollard is more destructive than Russell at this stage of his career. What do you think? Who's the most destructive? I'll run that poll in the second innings. But there's a poll going on, and I have a check on the poll. Are you slashing a like on the video and clicking on the subscribe button? Oh my Lord! Are you hitting that thumbs up button, man? We never did so well last night with the thumbs up, you know, and the same thing again. Only 27. We have to do better than that, man. Only 27. We can do better than that. So the poll question is, if you are ranking West Indies first class season out of 5, I know nobody's going to give them 5. I'll put 4+ there. 20% of you gave them 4+. Wow. Very interesting. So you think that our first class season is at a high standard. So why is it then that we are ranked so far down then? To Hussein is dropped at backward point. So Hussein steered it into the hands of Chase and Chase dropped it at backward point. And the Hussein allows to get off the mark. So 170 for 5. Back of a length, sharp rising delivery. Steered it to the best fielder in the West Indies according to the level 2 coach. And he dropped the dolly. So surprising that so many persons gave it 4+. So why is it that we are 9th? We rank what? 9th or 10th in ODI and Test cricket? If the standards were so high. This is a long time battle. Thomas to Russell, balls to Russell, and Russell all cuts, misses, goes through to the keeper, and there's no run. Serious space here by Thomas, 139.2. It looks quicker than that. But he's really bowling this old ball with some pace here at the back end of this innings. Yeah. So let's watch this delivery. Thomas comes in, bowls to Russell, and Russell swings and miss. And it's low appeal. There's that another bottom edge. Seifert believe that there's a bottom edge. Go for it. You should go for it. Why don't go for it? It costs nothing to go for it. You have 2 review. It's 1 delivery left in the match. Go for it. 1 delivery left in the over. I would have gone for it. Have they gone for it? Should have gone for it. Poor decision not to go for it. Have they? Oh, yes, finally, this sign come up that they have gone for it. So while they go for it, let me read some of your comments. It's not a no ball. Larry Prince is saying, Mr. Brown, what a wonderful lady. Yes, she is, man. Oh, man. She is, man. She is. And what makes it even more wonderful for me, Larry Prince, she was just sitting there having a casual conversation with me, So I didn't feel any way. I didn't feel any pressure or anything. Just having she was not bumptious and like, if the gentleman never passed and say, hello, Lisa, I wouldn't know. Because she was just there having a casual conversation with me. Oh, my Lord. So she's a wonderful lady, man. She's a wonderful lady. Oh, West Indies do miss Pooran. If Pooran was there, West Indies would never even score 27 runs. Oh, that's a conversation for you. Dr. Brown, I can imagine your condition during that lunch. Lisa is the total package. Yes, Curvin Duncan. Over the wicket, Thomas bowls to Russell. He ducks under it. Well bowled. Good over that by Thomas. No wide signal. No wide signal. Big over, You can imagine that his first over went for 16, and then his next 3 went 1 for 15. Good bowling that O'Shane Thomas. I'm proud of him. I'm happy for him. Very glad for him, man. So basically, 3 overs, 1 for 15. Good. Yes, Curvin Duncan. She is the total package. So Sheldon Smith is saying Pollard was and will always be a better batsman than Russell. I wasn't talking about better batsman though, Sheldon. I was asking the question. I know that I expect an answer like that from you, Sheldon, because I know that I know your bias, your clear bias, and I'm not saying that Pollard is not a. For me, I think that Pollard is a better batsman than Russell. Yes, he is. I was asking which is the most destructive. So they have gone so slow that one bowler have to come inside, an extra fielder have to come inside the circle, it appears. Which is the most destructive at this stage of their career. Sherma Ellis, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that, Sherma Ellis. That's unfortunate, Sherma Ellis. Sherma Ellis is telling me to stop comparing Russell and Pollard and Russell. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate, man. That's disappointing. All right, cool. I am happy for Thomas. A host on another platform said that he go to. I'm happy for Thomas. A host on another platform said that he go to. I don't understand that, Patrick Lambert. Over the wicket, Gaston slow delivery, well bowled. Russell cannot put it away. The score remains at 171 for 5. Russell has a good eyesight, and that's what makes Russell so good over the years, said Mr. Casanova. So here is Gaston, bowls to Russell, and he hit this high in the air. It gone a long way up, but it's coming down. Let's see where it comes down into David, and then Russell goes. So Gaston got his second wicket, 2 for 26 from 2.2 overs, 171 for 7. Is it 7 or is it 6? 171 for 6. So Russell runs off as he goes. Kervin Duncan said Russell more destructive, Pollard more consistent. I'm not talking about over their career, and I'm talking about at this stage of both of them career. Looking at what both has done with the bat over the last 6 months to a year, who you think is more destructive at this time as they play these leagues? Yeah, it's going to be. So maybe I should do a poll. So the St. Lucia Kings have come back well, you know. The St. Lucia Kings have definitely come back well. 177 for... Is 177? So the advertisement and the TV. Yeah, so it's 177 for 6 as... And that ball that got rid of Russell was, what you can see there, was in the slot. And he mistimed it because he lost his shape. But I was going to tell you that McKinley Clark had hit the next delivery over long on for 6. McKinley Clark. It's going to be very interesting. Very interesting. So they don't even get the 190 that I thought that was sure. So I got it wrong tonight. They never get that 190. But let's see what McKinley Clark can do. 177. Here's Gaston again to bowl to the young fast bowler. He was one of those that came up through the breakout league. Gaston, he gave himself room and hit it for 6 more. Oh, McKinley Clark is dealing in 6s tonight. 2 deliveries, 2 6. Oh, my Lord. He gave himself room, swung through the line at the top of the bunks, and it gone for 6. They really miss Alzarri Joseph, you know. They really miss Alzarri Joseph tonight. I'm telling you the truth. They missed him. Yeah, man, they missed him. They really missed him. He's really missed. Have you checked out the Cricket Forum Survival Kit store in the video description? Yes, just check out the Cricket Forum Survival Kit and our Match Day store. It's in the video description. Just click on the links and they will take you to the things, you know, cricket gears, and oh, well done, Gaston, he run him out. So Hussein is run out. So 183 for 7. The St. Lucia Kings will need 184 to win. So yes, I remind you to check out our survival kit. It's in the video description. Click on the link and check them out. You can get these things to buy, to purchase, just by clicking on the link. It will carry you straight to the link where you can purchase these things. Right? So both our survival, so in the video description, you click on more, and when you click on more, you will see the links. You will see our survival kit. You will see the t-shirt that we wear when time is hot. When time is very hot, you know, that's a t-shirt we wear, and you can see some of the snacks that we eat and drink during our life. Watch along, you know. So I'm going to take a break now. I'll be back. I'll be back with the start of the. I did play I think I could play that match again. Don't that match in Fort Lauderdale. Can I find it? Where is it? Is it this?
For LBW, the original decision is not out. I've checked the bowler's speed. It's a fair delivery. Can you move on to front on, please? Robert. It doesn't appear to be any bat involved. I'll need Ultra Edge to confirm. Ultra Edge coming up. Gap between bat and ball, flat line off Ultra Edge. There is no bat involved.
The ball hit the man outside the leg stop. I saw them desperate.
Original decision not out. Pitching outside leg, ready to go back on the field to Gregory.
Test number 6 come. I test number 6 that one. I shot you from cart, you know. Watch this. Look here, man. We have all the confidence that Carty up there some big shot and win the match. So Bobby, what we got in car to get the board? go win because we are going to hit 260 at this over. Don't worry. Why? That's all. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Stroke come back in the Elton. Yeah, it's the run stroke. Come on, let it be a no ball. Come on, let us see. Yeah. Yes, no ball. 3 hit. Okay. Are we in for a super over in the body? After review, after review. I hope they understand the cricket now that if they don't get the boundary, no matter what, they have to come back for 2. So at least there would be a super over. They must understand that.
We're about to ready for the start of the St. Lucia Kings innings as Mohammad Amir bowled the left arm seamer from Pakistan, bowls one that comes back into the batsman who played it away through mid-wicket for 2. So Seifert is the opener. Did I give you both squad? I don't think so. So here's the Trinidad and Tobago Knight Riders, the Trinbago Knight Riders squad. Monroe, Ailes, Pollard-Pooran, Pollard, Russus, Narayan, Akil Hussain, Mohammad Amir, McKenny Clark. And St. Lucia Kings is Johnson Charles, Akeem Augusti, Tim Seifert, Raston Chase, Tim David, Delano, Patty, David Wees, Kian Gaston, Carrie Pierre, Shamsi, and Thomas. Hamir, over the wicket bowls, driven over the top down to the boundary for 4. Pitched up, he came forward and he stroked it down to the cover boundary for 4. 4 to the... So 4 more there to the St. Lucia Kings. It appears now that the stadium is filling up nicely, or is that section that is full. But nonetheless, a good crowd seems to be in for this match. Their first home match. They are the defending champion, aren't they? Yes, they are the defending champion. Amir bowls to Seifert, who defends down back the onside of the pitch, and there is no run. That's a good delivery from Mohammad Amir there. It came back in. So Mohammad Amir, he has won the CPL before with the Jamaica Talawas. He played for the Falcons last year. And now he is at the Knight Riders. Pitched up, driven. The fielder from mid-on comes across, picks up, sends the return into the keeper. 1 more to the total. 7 without loss after 4 deliveries of the first over. Remind you that they need 184 to win. That's the Kings. Banana Brooks, how are you doing, man? Good night to you. I know it must be late in England now. Must be, I think it's about 2 o'clock in the morning. So I really appreciate you joining us. I'm going to do both finals Sunday. I'm doing a watch along for both 100s final on Sunday. Both the women starting at 8:15 Jamaica time and the men starting at 1 o'clock, I think. So I'm going to do both 100s final on Sunday. Yes, so join me then. I'm asking all of you to join me then as we do the watch along for the 100. 7 without last year. Especially the women, because I'm almost sure that Ailey Matthews' team will be playing in that finals. They are the big team. I don't think anybody can stop them. They are simply the big team. One delivery to come as Amir, the umpire, stretched out his hands and stopped him. Banana Brooks, I do, you know, and I even had a referee once, and a gentleman from Guyana won a shirt, and I probably need to get in touch with him now, because while in all honesty I want to send him the shirt, but boy, I never know it was so expensive to get a shirt in Guyana, to ship an item to Guyana, because they are saying that I have to ship it through the US before I can. So up to this time, he doesn't get the shirt. But I do have shirt with Cricket Forum on it. Yes, printed on it. Yes, I do. I do have Banana Brooks. Definitely do. Yeah, man. And yeah, we should be putting some of those in our stores shortly. That is some guava juice that my wife just prepared for me, nice and cool. Think I need some more of this guava juice, you know. It tastes nice, some real guava juice. So Banana Broker, really appreciate you being here this time of the morning, 2 o'clock in England, and you are here with us. Akil Hussain bowls to Seifert, who's turned this down wide of the fielder at mid-on, and it goes to the man down at corner, Casey Carty, and they go through for a single, 8 without loss after 1.1. There ain't no N in his surname. Akeem Auguste, Mr. Brown. No prudent. I know everybody know what I'm talking. Semantics rule prudent. And you know, the last time somebody came with the semantics and I go in on them, person said that I didn't need to go in on them. And they never realized that it was a person who came with the semantics first. So, Lou Prudent, don't bother with the semantics. Everybody knows who I'm talking about. So, because I can nitpick to Lou Prudent. I'm absolutely good at that. Can nitpick. I'm brilliant at nitpicking. Hussain bowls to Seifert and he hit this high in the air. Over corner for 6. Wide long on. Pitched up and Seifert into the ball. As it seams back into him and Seifert picks it and realizes that it wasn't. And Hussain just turned away. As it came right out of the screw, Hussain turned away. 15 without loss. Akil Hussain bowls to Seifert off the back foot, plays it to the man at long on who comes in. Prevent them from going for 2. 16 without loss now after 1.4. They need 184 to win. It's a big total. This is going to be an exciting chase, I believe. Kervin Duncan say, okay, cool. But again, how to get it to Trinidad, that's the issue, you know, that's the challenge. Because it's you know, how to get it to Trinidad, that's the challenge. It's the challenge. I have an umpire friend of mine, and I even asked him, because I think the person name is Thomas from Guyana, who should get the shirt, but it's a pretty penny. Jano, it's a pretty penny to send the shirt to Guyana. Honestly, I'm telling you. And Charles reverse sweep this over deep mid-wicket for 6. Hussain bowls to Charles and he reverse sweeped it over deep mid-wicket for 6. Lovely shot by Charles. Oh, you remember I told you I used to watch Charles play that shot when from he was playing youth cricket, you know. He has shot that shot pat from he was playing youth cricket. 20 years ago, I used to watch Johnson Charles play that shot. And it's good to see that him still have it. He played it well, you know. He played it well. He played it very well. Oh, Big AF, you also checking in from England at 2 a.m. Yeah, thank you, man. I really appreciate it, Big AF. And I'll be doing the 100 finals, especially the women. I will definitely be doing the women final because Ailey Matthews will be in that. Over the wicket come Mohamed Amir to Seifert, and he plays a magnificent off drive down to the boundary for 4. Amir pitched up Seifert onto the front foot and drove it sweetly down to long off for 4. Good shot. 26 without loss after 2.1. Sherman Ellis says guava juice is excellent. So do the leaves. Okay. Lou Prudence said, Mr. Brown, we're good. Never can be any semantics. Oh, yeah, man. Lou Prudence, you must know me by now, so I'm good all the while, you know. Yeah, man. So I respect that, though. I appreciate that. Steered away down to third man by Seifert. They're looking for two misfield. They came back for it quite comfortable. Arms are in the air right now. Mohamed Amir. Mrs. Brown. Yeah, man. School of Mr. Casanova. I need a blue TCF polo shirt to buy. What's the link? Said Kervin Duncan. We did not set up the link as yet because when we realize how expensive it is to distribute it to the rest of the Caribbean, we did not set up the link. But I'll get back to that, Kervin. You're in the USA. If you're in the USA, you're in Brooklyn. We can get the shirt to you, man. I'll show you what the shirts look like. I'll show you what the shirt look like, Kervin. Yes, no problem, man. Guava is rich in vitamin C, yes. Sorry, Byron Banton. I hope I told you it's now 33 without loss. As Mohamed Amir is leaking runs. I need to cut to the cricket, you know. 33 without loss, Byron Banton. They need 184 to win. 184 to win. Yes, he played indeed, and he doesn't look awkward playing it like our other players. Who is Mr. Casanova talking about? Oh, Johnson Charles. Yes, Mr. Casanova. Don't you remember when he used to play at 18 years old? He used to play it. Yeah, he's good at it. He's probably the best we have doing it. Charles steered this to short, third man, no run. He remains on 11. Seifert is on 22. One delivered to come in over number 3. One to come. Yeah, I think he played it better than everyone else. And yes. Or TKR still have that. But yeah, he has it. That's why when I was reading out the 11, I never call his name, you know. I just passed by his name, Kervin Duncan. Just pass by his name. But check out though, Kervin Duncan. You can still check out our survival kit link in it. It have some wonderful undershirt in it that you can wear almost everywhere and any time of the night and keep you cool and so on. And you'll get them by tomorrow. If you buy it tonight, you get it by tomorrow. Kings have the batting depth to make a good fist of this chase. I think so, Banana Brook. But with that guy plus Narayan, well, they're clearly they are going at Akil Hussain, 34 without loss after 3. This is going to be very, very interesting, you know. It's going to be very interesting. Tonight is definitely not as hot as last night. Yes, man. So there are some nice undershirts. They are not cricket for. They are not TCF undershirts, though, you know. But there are some. There are nice undershirts that you can wear every day. But if you are going on the road, you wear it under your shirt. If you're at home, you can just wear it relaxing. If the time is very hot, you just wear. You know, they are nice shirts to chill in. The link is in the video description. Click on it and get some. You'll get them by a morning or sometime before Monday. Thank you, Kervin Duncan. Yes, man. I really look forward to the support. Thank you. Thank you, Kervin. Narayan comes in, bowls to Charles, who plays it out into the offside to extra cover, and there is no run. 34 without loss after 3.1. Narayan is food for the batsmen in this year's CPL, said Jamor Small. Jamor Small. Narayan comes in, bowls to Charles, gave himself room. Narayan followed him. Taken on the body, goes out into the onside, 34 without loss after 3.2. So Charles is averaging 23.25 against Narayan. 113.58 is his strike rate. So Jamor Small think that Narayan is food for the batsmen in this year's CPL. Let's watch now as Sullen Narayan comes in now to Johnson Charles, the sweat dripping from his helmet, bowls. Charles off the back foot, slapped it past Narayan down to the boundary for 4. They just went on his back foot and slapped it past the bowler who cannot bend. He's unable to bend, especially bend so quickly, and it passed him for 4. Other bowlers would have stopped that. But Narayan is very stiff there. He cannot bend. And it went back past him. Look at that. Straight to him. He just opened his foot. Cannot bend. Narayan bowls to Charles, and Charles looked to sweep. The man at short fine leg comes to his right. That's the guy from Pakistan. 38 without loss after 3.3. 38 without loss after 3.3. I appreciate that very much, Kervin. Nice, nice. Kevin Peterson was the first batsman I saw to have the reverse sweep lock, said Mr. Casanova. Mr. Casanova, I'm telling you that Johnson Charles used to play it as a 16-year-old and 17-year-old. He used to play it. He used to play it. Oh, well, you say, yeah. 39 without loss. Narayan comes in, bowls to Cypher to reverse sweep, misses, goes through to the keeper, and there is no run. 39 without loss after 4 overs. So that's the score. I really appreciate the kind sentiments from Banana Brooks and Kervin and all of you who have really been here and watching it. And please slash a like on the video. It's all about, it's you. I always said it that I enjoy your company so much doing this watch along. I love it. You know, there are persons who are not able to watch the match for one reason or the other. They might be visually impaired. They might be at work. They might be driving. And they see our commentary and our banter. They enjoy it more than what they're getting on the TV. So they listen to us. They tune into YouTube. They listen to us. You know, for one reason or the other, they cannot watch it. And I always happy to bring the match to those persons. And I'm very happy. And this wonderful community, I really appreciate you guys. Those of you who are watching the match and have reconciled your television so that we watch it together. Because you know that the television is ahead of the YouTube stream. Because when you see it on your television, it's the same time I see it on mine. But by the time it goes through YouTube, it's behind, you know. So it's as that a misfield there, as Charles went on the back foot and slapped that one into the cover. There was a misfield. 41 without loss now. St. Lucia Kings in reply to 183 made by TKR. Thank you, Dr. Brown. Order place. You will get my review on the item. Big up, Kervin Brown. Respect, man. I appreciate it. Well done, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. Sunil is not effective like before. We'll see him through, said Patrick Lambert. Oh, wow. That guy put the fire in his mouth. Really? Wow. Lou Prudent, that's why I don't call his name. You know, I don't call his name Lou Prudent because he's really chucking. Thank you very much, Kervin Duncan, man. I appreciate that. Narayan Hussain, sorry, comes in bowls to Charles, who looks to scoop. He misses it. And it's taken on the pad 41 without loss. Thank you. Sheo played a beautiful scoop shot yesterday. Yeah. It was a reverse scoop. Wasn't it a reverse scoop, Jamor Small? I think it was even a reverse scoop. He played it well, you know. But remember that Sheo used to play those shots from he was a little boy. So you have to understand. It's a long time he's playing. Those Hussain bowls to Charles, who gave himself room and slapped it over cover for 6. Oh, he gave himself room and he slapped that over cover for 6. St. Lucia Kings at this time is making this target looks easy, you know, but it's a big target nonetheless. But they are off to a good start here. Very, very good start. He gave himself room and he slapped it over cover for 6. Good start there. Oh, it's like before, must be. Umpire said not out. I think it struck him outside the half stump. 47 without loss as he looked to reverse sweep, and Hussein saw it and fired it in full. Pooran is saying it hit him outside the half stump. I think so too. Hussein is trying to convince him, but Pooran gone for it. Pooran allowed Hussein to convince him, but I think that it hit him outside the half stump. What do you think? I think it's outside the half stump. I'm sure probably you get the wicket, they review it. I know you saw that from day one. That Lou Prudent, I don't get that Lou Prudent. I don't get that one. I don't get that one. I'm sure my Ellis is saying time for wickets. Sure, my Ellis, let's see. But I think that it hit him outside the half stump. It definitely look like it hit him outside the half stump. Outside the half stump. Yeah, I think so too, Curvin. I think it's outside the half stump. Oh, just waiting. There's some advertisement here. Says that yet on my screen. That girl, they keep on showing that girl. She has a pretty look on her face, though. Yeah. Yeah. And that must be her mother. They resemble each other, you know. You can see that she got her pretty looks from her mother. They resemble each other, eh? So they are waiting. They are waiting. They are waiting. The St. Lucia Kings fans are saying, you know, just get on with the game, man. The thing not working. Is this another controversy? Is this another controversy? Another controversy is brewing at the CPL because it appears that the DRS is not working and they need to get on with the game. You know? Yeah, see there, I told you that it hit him outside, and Pooran knew it, but he let Hussein convince him. Pooran knew it, you know. Pooran said it to him, it's outside, and Hussein convinced him. Weak captaincy. Maybe she's from Ochirias. Who's from Ochirias? Waste of review. I want Charles to get a huge score tonight. Mr. Casanova is saying that he wants Charles to get a huge score. Who's from Ochirias, Curvin? Here is Hussein round the wicket. Bowls to Charles, who gave himself room and hit it over the top. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, 4. Oh, what a shot. He just gave himself room and hit it over the top. 51. So the 100 is up after 5 overs. The St. Lucia Kings are 51 without loss. 51 without loss. Oh, the pretty girl in the stand. Okay, got you. No, Ochirias is in Jamaica. And the match has been playing St. Kitts. Okay. St. Lucia win advance, said Rakesh Padar. That interesting, Mr. Cass. I don't know. I'm not following the chat tonight at all. The sentences are not being made. So Charles turned into one of the best batsmen at this venue every year. So that's statistics coming from Mikel. You can give us the numbers, Mikel, that he is run chart at this venue. We'd appreciate it. 52 without loss now. Charles is on 29, comes into strike. Seifert, he's on 23. Charles plays that one out into the offside, gave himself room, but the bowler followed him and cramped him, and he managed to play it out into the offside. The score remains at 52 without loss. Seifert is on 23. Charles is on 29. As Narayan bowls to Charles and he reverse sweep the full toss to the man at cover. It was a full toss. If he probably stand up straight, he would have been able to hit it over deep mid-wicket for 6. He got a single though. It's 53 without loss. Charles is on 30. Seifert on 23 comes into strike. Or she can travel to St. Lucia. Probably, yeah, probably. I think she wants to meet up with Sammy. Narayan bowled to Seifert to hit it over deep mid-wicket for 6 more. The cameraman has to get out of the way. For a moment there, the cameraman was in trouble. He was in deep, deep trouble as he hit it over deep mid-wicket for 6. Was in deep, deep trouble there. I don't remember seeing Joshua Bishop this year. No, Joshua Bishop. Is Joshua Bishop in any of the squad there, Mikel? What you know about Ochi? Sheldon somewhere hiding. Sheldon Smith. Mr. Casanova. Mr. Casanova, you know, easy, you know, leave Sheldon alone, man. Leave Sheldon alone, Mr. Casanova. I'm going to defend Sheldon. Sheldon somewhere hiding. Let's see now. Narayan over the wicket. There's 5 in a circle on the offside. Bowls to Charles, and Charles sweep it to backward square leg. So, end of Narayan's second over, 60 without loss. Kervin said that he would love to see Narayan getting some hood. Well, Kervin Duncan. Kervin Duncan, what you really mean? Mind you get me that trouble, you know, Kervin Duncan. You would love to see Narayan getting some hood. Thank you for the laughter, boss. Persons can interpret that many different ways of Kervin. This outfield looks like 100 cow run up and down on it. Yeah, it doesn't look good, Mr. Casanova. And that's why I'm saying that I think Darren Sammy should ask them to remove his name off the stadium until they fix it up. Why Charles seems to see the ball at this venue but can't at most other venues? Well, Kingman, that's a good question. You know, I can't answer the why questions. You know, as I said, I can't answer the why questions. I just can't. 60 without loss. It says, Mr. Casanova, you say him surely not from Jamaica. Russell bowls to Seifert, who's off the drive, off the hop. Comes off the boundary. That's a fielder on the cover boundary. One more, 61 without loss. Yeah, so Kervin, surely not from Jamaica, using the word hood in that context. Kervin, yeah, Kervin and Mr. Casanova at it, man. You too, good. Nice. I love the dialogue, you know. I always love the dialogue. Russell to Charles, and Charles hit this to the man at long off on the bunks. 62 without loss. So Russell pitched up there. Charles not able to get under hit on the bunks to the man at long off. So Russell needs to come to the party today, and I definitely need to come to the party. You know. Andre Russell. He's going to move in now to Seifert. He's over the wicket, bowls to Seifert, who looks to reverse scoop. He looks to reverse scoop, but was beaten outside the off stump through to the keeper, 62 without loss. A good start here from Andre Russell. Good start. Just 2 runs conceded from 3 deliveries. He now need to peg it back. Let's see what he can do. So Andre Russell, please remember to check out the Survival Kit store. Over the wicket, Russell bowls to Seifert, drives all along the ground, down towards the field and the cover boundary. Did good work there, sends the return in, prevent the second. 63 without loss. Good work there. Was that Casey Carty covering the cover boundary? Covering the cover boundary. Yeah, so he's not from Jamaica, but I still vote Lisa Anna, the prettiest of them all. Kervin, you're reminding me of you're bringing back that experience, man. Yeah, man. Kervin, you should have seen me that day, man. I was just so calm and collected before the man said, hello, Lisa. Just, boy. Then everything just went AY. AY. I'm sure she was probably smiling and said, oh, this man get panic. I take my blows with grace. I have 4 cups in my cabinet, said Sheldon. Big shot that Mr. Casanova. You can't defend that. Well, Jamaica has 3 still, yeah? Jamaica has 3. Don't, Mr. Casanova. Sherma Ellis. So what is wrong here now? Is something wrong with the bat? 63 without loss after 6.4. Oh, the bat burst. So I can read some comment here. Yeah. At this venue, Charles averaged 40.6 with a strike rate of 142.9. That can get him an IPL contract, big time IPL contract. That can get him, That can get him a big time IPL contract, man. Jano. Who will be going to the World Cup? Jamaica or Trinidad and Tobago? Leroy George, I want answer to that, Because when them come in at the office, them all get about 3 or 4. How is Sean Boney doing? You remember Sean Boney? That big, tall defender from Trinidad? I always remember him, I always remember him. Because I always remember Sean Boney, man, a big, tall, strong, strapped-in young defender from Trinidad. Russell Bowles to Charles Edge down to third man for 4. He pitched up into the drive. Edge found down to third man for 4, 67 without loss. Yeah, always remember him. Take care. Take care, Nikki. Good to be. Nikki, it's because you're not talking to us tonight, That's why, You're not talking to us tonight, Nikki. Hey, Nikki? You haven't talked to us tonight, man. That's why you're probably feeling sleepy. Yeah. Sherma Ellis said TT for sure. No, Sherma Ellis. Russell. He ambers in now. Balls to Charles, and Charles shaping to reverse, scoop again, and then Russell pitched it full and he dug it out. Not a bad over. 8 runs from it, 68 without loss after 7. Seifert on 32. Charles is on 36. So, Nikki, good to have you here. Have a good night rest. I don't know if I'm going to have much rest tonight because after this, after the match finish, I'm going to watch the debate. After the debate finish, I'm going to watch the third ODI between Australia and South Africa. So maybe it's in the morning before. Rossi's looking like he injured or something. Well, Antigua got a good thrashing last night, said Never Isaac. But Never Isaac, we talk about that, man. Let's talk about this match now. We know you're from Guyana. We know you're from Guyana. So here's the man comes. We know you're from Guyana, man. But let's talk about this match now, man. You can talk about another team except Guyana, Never Isaac. So Charles played this down to long on for a singer, that guy. So Tariq is it. He's into the attack. TNT had at least 2 Premier League players. How many Jamaica has? Kervin. What's his name? We have Leon Bailey. We have Tariq comes in, bowls to Seifert off the back foot. Can't beat backward point. There's no run. We have Leon Bailey. We have Mikel Anthony. What the Everton player name? What the guy from Everton named Mikel Douglas? This is unfair bowling, you know. That's why I don't like the cricket when this guy is bowling, you know. I'm telling you the truth. Get the wide 40 for Russell, lol. So Kervin Duncan, only 2 players should that have 2 Premier League. Jamaica probably have about 7. Don't Mikel Douglas. Off the back foot goes Cypher and he plays it down to the man coming off the deep mid-wicket boundary. 1 more to the total, 70 without loss after 7.4. Yes, Lou Prudent. I am so disappointed that he continues to play. The rule clearly states that you should not pause, and he's pausing. It clearly states, you know, that you should not pause. I really so disappointed with this gentleman. TNT at Dwight York and Jamaica has no answer to that. No, man. What? Swung away down to deep mid-wicket by Cypher for another singer. The score is 72 without loss at the end of over number 8. Dwight York. We mark out Dwight York, you know, mark him out. Or was it Leonce Lewis? Dwight York, Russell Latapi. We mark out them guy there, man. We beat them guy there. And that's why I remember Sean Boney, you know. You remember Sean Boney? We gave them... We beat that. We played the first match at Trinidad. This was leading up to the 98 World Cup. We played the first match in Trinidad. And we beat Trinidad, I think, 3-1. 3-1 in Trinidad in their own backyard. And they went for this big 20-year-old named Sean Boney. I think in that match, Michael Graham scored 2 and T-Gat scored 1. But T-Gat mesmerized them in that match. Russell comes in, bowls to Cypher, who drives down to long off for a singer. It's 73 without loss. So Russell mesmerized them. T-Gat mesmerized them in that match. So they bring Sean Boney. And I remember, you know, just in front of the grandstand, Jamaica was kicking from New Kingston side towards the hill. No, Jamaica was kicking towards the sea, downtown Kingston. So we were defending the goal to the north. And Warren Barrett clear out a ball. Russell over the wicket, bowls to Charles, and he reverse sweep it. Can't beat short third man though. 74 without loss after 8.2. Charles move up to 39. Seifert and 35 comes into strike. And Warren Barrett clear out the ball, you know, and Sean Boney glued to T-Gat. Stick on to T-Gat like a glue, you know. And when the ball come, you know, and Sean Boney think that T-Gat got to control it in his chest, you know. And all T-Gat did was just bend down, you know. When he bend down, you know, Sean Boney drop on him buttocks, you know. And just when T-Gat bake it in at the top corner, and me start celebrate as Trinidad celebrate the wicket of Cypher. Russell gets the wicket as he played it down to the cover fielder. And the fielder is doing our celebration, which I don't quite understand, but nonetheless, Russell struck. Trinidad picking up their first wicket. Cypher gone for 35. St. Lucia Kings are 74 for 1. 74 for 1. As Cypher looked to hit that over the cover boundary and was well taken. So 74 for 1. So the ball came out and Sean Boney, as I said, stuck to T-Gat like glue. And they expect that the ball, T-Gat was going to control it, you know. And T-Gat just bend down. Because, you know, they used to call him bend down T-Gat and then just bend down. And Sean Boney was beaten. Drop on him backside. And when T-Gat bake it in at the top corner, man, and And I bleachers me there and I celebrate. The best goal me ever seen in my life. Come here, look at boy them time there. And a man just touched me on my shoulder and said, sit down. T got score those all the time. Sit down. What you celebrate for? Nothing special. T got score all those all the time. I can't forget it, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So Rastan Chase come to the crease, 74 for 1 after 8.3. St. Lucia already won this match. It's a good thing I'm supporting Falcons as a Tobagan. Once Joshua James get to play. He has been cleared to bowl. Joshua James has been cleared to bowl, so he should be able to play because he has been cleared to bowl. They don't care for chucking in T20 league, said Mr. Casanova. This Trini love Russell, said Sherma Ellis, but he got the breakthrough. I don't know that celebration, you know. It's probably a popular dance in Trinidad. It's probably a popular dance in Trinidad. I don't. What's that dance name? Sherma Ellis or Sheldon Smith? What that's dance name? What was that? McKinley Clark with that celebration? $75 for 1 after 8.4. So Russell really bowling well, you know. This is his second over. I think he has conceded only 8 runs. So 1 for 8 from 1.4. St. Lucia Kings 75 for 1. I don't think that they win already, you know, because they 75 for 1. No, the match still on. Match is on. Russell. Over the wicket, bowls to Charles, who hit this over deep mid wicket for 6. The first bad delivery that Russell bowled, and it traveled for 6. So 1 for 17 from 1.5 overs. First bad delivery, Charles Punks hit it for 6. 9 off the over so far. He will need to get out of this over now. St. Lucia will win this game, said Never Isaac. Never Isaac. Let's see. At this stage, I still don't ready to say. I think St. Lucia is ahead. But I don't know. I'm not going to say that they're going to win as yet. You know. But they look comfortable so far. Still more than 100 runs to win. Outside the half stump, swing misses, goes through to the keeper, and there's no run. Charles is on 45. Chase is on 1. 81 for 1 at the end of over number 9. So 9-9 is 8-1. You know, they are going at exactly 9 runs per over. And they needed to score at 9.2 runs per over to win. So I think that is just about, it's just about balance. I think the match is just about balance. They still have to bat good. I have 30 bucks and oblique civil to win the world champs. But Kervin Duncan, have you seen the other Jamaican, Thompson? Thompson is good enough. So you have 30 bucks. All right. But oblique civil is good too. He's really running well. Really, really running well. Russell better come good with the ball after 1 from 9, said Sheldon. This is played away down to long on for a single. Well, 1 for 17 from 2 overs is not bad, eh? So that is, what, 8.5? 8.5. Is that the good, is that green stuff, is it the goodly stuff there? No, it's some gourmet. It's some, I think it's some, what I call it? The tambourine ball. It's tambourine ball. You know, the tambourine ball with the sugar on it. Time to get Charles out, said Sherma Ellis. Sherma Ellis. Sheldon Smith is saying Pollard needs to come on to bowl. Kervin Duncan, you think Civil is better? What I think about Civil Kervin Duncan, I watched last race. Was it Friday? Was it yesterday or was it Thursday? I think it was Thursday. And he just looks so smooth, so balanced. While I think that Kishane Thomas look a bit ragged. Him no look refined out. You know, Civil look technically better. So I agree with you. I agree with you. I don't like the cricket when this guy is bowling. I'm telling you the truth. I don't like the cricket. With all these police in the park, they can't see this illegal ball. You can depend on Jamur Small to come up with something like that. You know, Jamur Small always make you laugh. Eh? This played away down towards the field and the cover boundary for 1. And that's all they will get. The score goes up now to 84 for 1. Thompson to win world champ, said Sherma Ellis. Kishane Thompson, faster man. All right, very interesting. That's a poll that we can do. Which one of the Jamaica? Well, Thompson is better, is definitely faster because he has run the faster time. So he will. But who has the better running technique? Smalls. Smalls. Banana Brook, Smalls. That's why I changed the topic. This guy is disgusting, said Kervin. Yeah, he's disgusting. So it's a strategic timeout. So I told you about in a match where T got mash up Sean Boney. But the match did draw 1-1 because T got score. I don't remember who scored for Trinidad, whether it was Dwight York or Leance Lewis, but it was a forward. I think it was Dwight York. But just where down where the 200-meter start, for those of you who know Sabina Park, where the 200, not Sabina Park, the National Stadium, just where the 200-meter start, right down at the corner flag there. I remember Trinbago angling of blessed memory, the late angling, Winston Trinbago angling. May his soul rest in peace. And he was the central midfield general. He was a hard man in the Jamaica midfield. He was a hard man. And you know, Latapi was skillful to the bone. So he was tasked to cover Latapi in that game. And after Jamaica got 1 up, shortly after Jamaica got 1 up, right down at the corner flag. I can't remember who played the ball to Latapi, but Latapi get the ball right in at the corner flag, and as usual, angling charge toward Latapi because him always mark him close and charge towards him. And I tell you, man, when Latapi don't cut angling, cut him. The man lie down flat on him back when him done cut him. And him just square the ball and Dwight York just bucket in at the goal. I can't forget, man, him cut him. I'm telling you, even the Jamaican spectators, they have to laugh and clap. One time, I swear, I see the stand rock with all Latapia cut up angling. I mean, football, and I don't mean a knife, you know. To a man, you know, wow. Yes, man. Yeah, I remember that. I remember 1-1 the match done. Okay, so Kingman is telling us Jamaican playing the English League, Leon Bailey, Michael Anthony, Ethan Pinnock, Demari Gray, not listing past players. Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Who care for technique if you are winning? No one. Ball technique didn't look pleasant to the eye, but he was fast, true. Yes. Civil just need to manage the rounds better this year. He has always looked good in one of races, but running rounds under pressure with all the best athletes in the world is different, said Michael Douglas. Yes. Sorry, Brian. We always leave out Brian, you know, man. We always leave out Brian. And that is why I try my best to always call the score, you know, but sometimes the discussion they get the better of me, you know. Sorry, Brian, we are going to keep on top of it because we really do this, especially for persons who are not watching the match and are depending on us. So I apologize again, Brian, and I hope I don't do it for the rest of the night. Hussein to chase, who looks to reverse sweep through to the keeper, 84 for 1 after 10.1. Kings are ahead in my opinion. True, I think so too. By 75%, it will take some good angles to save TKR. Some good angels, sorry. All right, I think 100 from 59 deliveries takes some getting in. That's 10 runs and over. Pitched up and Chase hit this for 6. So we're saying pitched up and Chase climbed into it and hit it over extra cover for another 6. 90 for 1. 10 runs and over takes some getting in us. That's why I think that the match is balanced. 10 runs and over will take some getting. Any Jamaican men wins world champ, I am happy. Sure, Sherman Ellis. Sure. Any one of them win. You know, and the Caribbean is happy. How many students from your country is in Jamaica, is coming Jamaica this September? Sherman Ellis, are you aware? How many? I heard that they said about 300 students from the Caribbean coming to Jamaica this year. When I said this year, I mean in total there'll be 300 students from the Caribbean. For those who have been here for the past years, and those the new ones that are coming this year, it will add up to 300. As this is played on to long on for a single. The two main reasons why they come is for the Costa Cup football and for champs. Yeah, so those who are going to play in the Costa Cup football have been here from around June. As soon as those who are here already would not have gone home for the summer holiday, but the new ones would have come in from about June as soon as their school give holiday to start the preparation. Because most of the schools start the football preparation from May, June, thereabout. Okay, Sherma, thank you. Chase been doing well with St. Lucia for years now. Indeed. Yes, indeed. So Pooran whipped off the base there. But I don't think any damage done as Charles' foot were in his ground. It's 91 for 1. I don't want Byron to get upset with me. One delivery to come in over number 11. 91 for 1. This run rate is climbing all the time. Trinidad is in this, Usain Bolt to Charles, who cuts it to cover and there is no run. I'm giving Trinidad the edge right now. 91 for 1 after 11 overs. 93 from 54 balls. So that's 10.33, So that's 10.33 runs per over needed. Little background, Kervin Duncan is saying, my never won Carifta 1500 and second in 800. Now you should know where I'm from. You mean this year? I don't remember. I won't remember such details, I won't remember. So Chase played this away down to the field and the cover boundary for a singer. It's 92 now for 1. This guy Tariq spoiling the cricket for me, Win for sleep once Charles there. Charles swings and misses as it goes through to the keeper between the stumps and the wicket, and Charles shaking his head, because it's just so unfortunate that the cricket is being played this way. Look at him. He's pausing, and they said that the rule clearly states that you must not pause. Paul Saltibus said St. Lucia is going to win. So Kervin is from TNT. Okay. But this year Carifta was held in Trinidad. Right, it was held in Trinidad. A lot of persons not happy with this bowler and nobody's saying anything. A lot of persons. I think they're going to need to spot a stop. No, he cannot play international cricket, Mr. Casanova. If the man numbers are world class, absolute world class, he's the best bowler in the world. When you look at his numbers, he have the best numbers in the world for a bowler who play 20 T20 match, 25 T20 matches. He fell in the 800 semi-final. Bowls to Charles are in the air and he's out caught 94 for 2. Go away, man, I celebrate. All Bravo is a look embarrassed. Bravo is a look embarrassed, you know. Oh, you're not from TNT. Is he Scott Kervin? You know, I'm telling you the truth. It's really depressing for me what's going on with this guy. The cricket can't play like him a plate, and we are allowing him to spoil the CPL because he's really taking the fun away. So Sheldon is saying, game on. Sheldon doesn't matter about that, you know. Sheldon only want to know that TKR is in this. I think they are in it. 8 overs to go. I think they are in it. 94 for 2. I just want this guy bowling to get out and see if I can get back the vibes, because right now I'm down on vibes. No, D'Angelo Brown. He won the under 20 1500. One. So Russell was the one who took the catch. 94 for 2 after 12 overs. So after 12 overs, 94 for 2. Tim David is on 0 and Chase is on 12 from 10 deliveries. They need 90 runs to win from 48 overs. 90 runs to win from 48 overs. This guy just taking away the vibes out of the cricket. Him can't, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't enjoy it at all. I don't play the cricket like that. You should not be playing. No way. No way should he be playing. Kervin is from Grenada, said Michael Douglas. He's talking about, yeah, he did say that. He did say that he's talking about D'Angelo Brown. Oh, another wicket here. Oh, they are falling apart. Chase reviewed it right away. Hussein nicked off Chase, and Chase reviewing it right away. So they're gone for the review. So D'Angelo Brown winning 3 minutes 58.96 second. Kervin. 3 minutes 58.96 second. Congratulations to you, Kervin. He was down on one knee and it hit him above the waist. So I don't want to make any prediction on this decision. Yes, so 3 minutes 58.96. Congratulations, Kervin. Big up yourself, man. Maybe we should get him on the show one of these days, right, Kervin? Is he coming to school in Jamaica, or is it a case that he trains in Grenada? Or he comes to school in Jamaica? Umpire's call. Umpire's call. Umpire's call. So Chase has to go. Hussein got the wicket, 94 for 3. And that's why I told you this match is going to be close. Banana Brooks. Banana Brooks. I too am shaking my head, said Banana Brooks. Yes, I don't like it. Yes, under 20 balls. Yes, 358.96 that he did. 3.58.96 that he did and 1 day and 1. It's out. Yes, Sheldon, game is definitely on. So Kervin, that's good. Yeah, man. He should come on the show one of these days, because one of the things, Kervin, where I always try to compare the track and field athletes with the cricketers, and it's how hard those track and field athletes work compared to the cricketers. Who the track and field athletes definitely, you see that they have a goal, you see that they want to achieve it, but they don't work on it. He's off now to Indiana University. Okay, good. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So we should look for him in next year NCAA. We are going to look for him. We're going to look for him. That's how we are a family, Swept away, down pass, short, fine leg for 4, and the fielder misfield, and I know probably Sheldon and Sherma Ellis and so on, and Athena may not like this what I'm saying, but I just glad saw him misfield. I'm just glad saw him in misfield. I'm glad. I'm just glad. The cricket don't play him a play, man. Wayne Gudge, how are you? I hope T20 cricket doesn't spoil and this red ball cricket. Kemo Paul will be a better selection as a pinch hitter to open the Warriors batting, said Wayne Gudge. Well, that's a fair opinion. I can work with that opinion. That's a fair opinion, Well, let me say this. I understand your perspective. I understand your perspective, Wayne Gudge. TKR winning this game, it's a good thing. I am a Trini, said Leroy George. All right, Leroy George, I hear you. I hear you, Leroy George. Gerald Music, how you doing, man? Did Elton Tucker get in touch with you, Gerald Music? All right, did you post your email, or because I don't remember if you two had gotten in touch, if you had sent him your email, or if you had emailed him, or he had sent his phone number. What you could do though, Gerald Music, my email is in the video description. My contacts are in the video description, just below the cricket store. So check out our cricket store. There are bats and pads and all of those things in the cricket store there in the video description. Just click on the link, and there are also our survival kit that, like the t-shirt that we wear when the time is really hot, and all of those things. Wonderful t-shirt. Kervin Duncan will tell us about it by Monday, that he appreciate the product, because he had already purchased some, and I know that he will appreciate it. He will appreciate it, and he will tell us, and he will tell us that the process was seamless. And I know it was seamless, because it's the biggest supplier. It's the biggest supplier in the world. So it is seamless, and he will get it very soon. So Gerald Music, yes, so the link is in the video description, my link, my email and all of those things. So you can send me your information because Elton Tucker, as I told you, 100 for 3. St. Lucia, no, 101 for 3. Byron, please forgive me, 101 for 3 at the end of 13 overs. So 7 overs to go. They need 83 from 7 overs. Yes, so Elton Tucker over there in Florida, he streams cricket matches, he streams events and so on. He has his own PA system. So when you employ Elton Tucker, it's just, he takes care of all that level of it, the streaming, the music, the microphones and all of that is just one thing, and he take care of that. Yeah, sure, man. Yeah, man. Congrats to Kervin, man. Yeah, man. Big up. Yeah, man. Yes, Gerald Music. Just click in it. Just click on it. And meanwhile, when you're looking for, when you're in the video description, you can just click on any one of those links and support the Cricket Forum. Purchase an item from out of the Cricket Forum store, or you can purchase something from our survival link. Swung away on the bunks. Patiger, and David are the 2 batsmen, 2 overseas batsmen. Now, the overseas batsmen need to come to the party. Those girls had a few, you know. They have a few. What is in that cup? I wonder what is in that cup. Can you tell us, Patrick Lambert? Patrick Lambert, can you tell us what is in that cup that girl is drinking? Yes, thanks, Gerald Music. Please do. Swung away by Tim David. Bottom edge down to the man coming off the backward square leg boundary. 103 for 3 after 13.1. What's in that can? Patrick Lambert, you must know that can. I don't know that blue can, but you know it. It's in your country. So you must know that can, Patrick Lambert. Yes, man. So check out our survival kit store and also our match day store and support the Cricket Forum. Played out into the covers. 1 more to the score. 104 for 3 after 13.3. 104 for 3. St. Lucia Kings need another 80 runs. I think Trinidad is ahead in this match at this moment. I definitely think so. Yes. Down the leg side, turn away by Tim David. It's going out towards the boundary. It gets there. So down the leg side, bad delivery, badly line. Tim David just pivot and pull it away down backward of square leg for 4. Narayan. Somebody said that they're going to eat Narayan food this tournament. That was badly lined on his hip, lollipop, pulled away down behind square for 4. And that's a very interesting observation in a Leroy George. Very, very interesting observation. Sunil Narayan over the wicket, bowls to Tim David after back foot, cannot beat cover. 108 for 3, the score after 13.5 overs. 108 for 3. So Narayan in his 3rd over, 2 overs, not 2.5 overs, none for 21. That's not bad enough. Narayan over the wicket, bowls to Tim David, who hit it straight down the ground like a rocket for 4. Pitched up in the slot, 112 for 3 at the end of 14. Tim David goes up to 10, Pottinger for 8. It was pitched up and he hit it dead straight past the stump. That was it passed the stump very close. You know, it's an hand drive, but it was a classic hand drive. It almost a slap past the stump. This is a good one. This is a good one in a curving. This is a good one. Curving, I want you to save that one for me. Save that one for me so that I ask it, because like a night like tonight, you would not have a large Jamaican audience because Jamaican not watching. But that's a very good one. Where's the best patties in Jamaica? Juicy or Tasties? They probably, some would say Devon House. Who to tell? Who has the best party? Sheldon Smith saying that St. Lucia Kings don't have much batting left. Sammy in trouble. 12 runs and over required. Mohamed Amir bowls to the left-handed Patty Gear, who played it down to backward point and get a singer. Let's call him Pot. I think it's Pat Geeter, but I'll call him Pot. Michael Douglas believes that TKR is not ahead until Tim David is out. An interesting perspective, but I think with 12 runs and over to get, I'd have to give TKR the edge at this time because Tim David have to get the runs. He needs, with 6 overs to go, that's 36 deliveries, 35 deliveries. He needs to face at least 20 deliveries to get the total anywhere near with some big hit. And any one of those 20 deliveries can get him out. So, although he's dangerous, I'm not saying that he's not dangerous, but I have to give TKR the edge at this time. Because one delivery can get out Tim David, while he needs at least 20-25 to get this runs close. Mohamed Amir to Tim David, who played it to Russ at backward point, 113 for 3 after 14.2. Raynel Salters, he said, let we go King David, let we go King David. David or whatever you pronounce it. Vitamins for the brain, A, new brand. Okay. Vitamins for the brain, a new brand. Thank you, Patrick. Mohamed Amir bowls to Tim David and he's out caught behind. The umpire said not out and they are going to review it. Russell, Pooran and Mohamed Amir are confident that he's out. But this is going to be a very interesting review there. Did the bat hit the ground? I think the bat hit the ground, you know. But you know Mohamed Amir is always going to go up. So Patrick Lambert is a new brand for the brain. So Patrick Lambert, that company that is selling that new brand, I asked them to contact me, man, so that we can promote it and we can promote it on this channel. Definitely promote it on this channel. Salters want Tim David to bat to the end, but he's fretting now. He's hoping that when Seneca come up, it doesn't hit the bat. But is the bat hitting the ground? Why are those ladies hiding their face? They shouldn't be there. That one in the cap, is she hiding from her husband? Did she leave the home and don't tell her husband where she's going? And as a result, she's hiding from her husband. I think it's the bat hitting the ground now. Very interesting here now. But it seemed, but to me, it's very interesting because I want to take it back. So there's gap between bat and ball, and there's a spike. But there's clearly gap between bat and ball. Take it back. When the ball is beside the bat, oh, he's giving it. Oh, wow. He's giving it. He has given it 113 for 4. He has given it. And Tim David is not happy. I would not be happy too because there was clearly a gap between bat and ball when the ball was beside. Look there. There's a spike. Go back to the other frame. Yeah. Look there. There's a clear gap between bat and ball. There it is. A clear gap between bat and ball. Wow. Yeah. Interesting. Interesting. Enough people have to lodge on the official complaint. Leroy, of people of the lodge and the official complaint. I have to charge up. God bless to you, to all. Yes, Sherman, respect, respect. Tasty, said Sheldon. You're picking Tasty over. Thank you, Osman. You're picking Tasty over Juicy. Thank you, Osman. I appreciate it. That means a lot to me. Those are the things that keep me motivated. So I really appreciate those kind words, Osman. Thank you very much. Jamor Small is saying that Sammy got his pads on. He's coming down next. But that's very disappointing. I don't understand that decision. When the ball was next to the bat, there was a clear gap between bat and ball. But if you look at Tim David, his head went back very quickly. There it is. At no time, shouldn't have been given out, said Lorenzo Allen. I agree with you, Lorenzo Allen. There's a gap between ball and bat. Yes, I agree. Juicy Pat is now in America, so they got to be doing something right. Yes, they are in. The umpire was only looking at Cynical for a spike. He never looked at the gap between bat and ball, said Rain Grudge. I don't like this, man. So the last 18 balls, they have picked up 3 wickets. I don't like this. I don't like this. It isn't. I agree with you. Michele said that's not even close to the bat. Not even close to true, man. Yeah, Fleming, Sanchez said Tim David were not out. Yes, he was not out. He's not out. They need hot spots, said Kervin Duncan. Yeah. In Australia, they would have used hot spot, eh? Yeah. And you'd have seen if the ball touched the bat. True. It's hard to that way though, Duncan. Shot pulled away by Pat Geeter. One more to the total. 115 for 4 after 15 overs. Mr. Casanova said, I'm furious because TKR is winning and the umpires are thieves for TKR. Yeah, I mean, they're really stealing. Yeah, the ball was nowhere near the bat. The ball was nowhere near the bat. Nowhere near the bat. Nowhere near the bat. As this is slapped down towards the fielder on the long off boundary by Pagiter. He's now at 11. Wheeze and 1 will come into strike. 15.1 overs. 116 for 4. I don't like this game at all. I'm not enjoying it with it. Lou Prudent agree with Mr. Casanova. I think St. Lucia got a little complacent because they had wickets in hand, said Lorenzo Allen. Could be true. Viewers and spectators robbed by Tariq and third umpire. Banana Brooks, I agree with you. Yeah, man. Narayan is in his final over 116 for 4. 117 for 4 after 15.2 overs. 3.2 overs, none for 27. You know, so coach and 2 good buddies there talking. Narayan comes in, bowls to Pat Geeter, and he looks to reverse sweep, misses, goes through to the keeper. 117 for 4. By the way, what do you think of South Africa young middle order? I've not seen it yet. Wide by Narayan, he fired that one wide outside the half stump. 118 for 4. Pooran collects. I'm going to look at them tonight. I'm definitely going to have a look at them tonight, Kervin Duncan, and in our next watch along. I'll be doing a show tomorrow morning too. You know, there's a lot of things to discuss in West Indies cricket, some updates and all of those things. And we'll be doing a show tomorrow morning. We'll be looking at them. We'll be looking at that emergency meeting in quotation mark that was held, and what are the findings coming out of that meeting. So we'll be looking at that and see if it makes sense. I think what the thumbnail said, I don't remember what the thumbnail said, but that will be coming up tomorrow morning at our regular 9:35 where do show, and we may have two. We have a guest. We have one guest, but then there's another gentleman who always want to come on the show. We're gonna get him on. Narayan bowled him down right between bat and pad as we push forward, and it's 119 for 5. And that lady's have her hand on her jaw and she's worried. 119 for 5. I am no longer enjoying the game because of that decision, man. It was very bad, yeah. Sheldon is saying that the technology is good and bad, so we live with it. 119 for 5, right through the gate. So what does that mean here? I'm sure that he was out bowled. Wasn't he? Oh, I was strict. I thought that he was out bowled. It's still 119 for 4 after 16 overs. My apology. What happened there? Well, I sure saw the stump lit up. Was it that Pooran took the bails off the stump? Yes, Michael Douglas. Pooran tricked me for true, man. Why you see that boy Pooran a thief, you know? Russell comes in, bowls top edge down to the boundary for 4. Shot the left hand potty gear, pulled at it, top edge over the keeper head down to the boundary for 4. Wow, we never get anything to it. They're signaling 5 wide. I must be getting tired. It's 123 for 4. I must be getting tired. Yeah, I'm getting tired, you know. Got to be TKR pay off the umpires. Jamur Sumal said, got to be TKR pay off the umpires. If they was home, they could pull a. Will they find Sammy again when he speaks about the umpires? Russell bowls it away by Pagiter down towards wide long on. The fielder comes to his left. They come back for 2. Thank you, Kervin Duncan. Yes, the thumbnail said false alarm. So, yeah, we're going to look back at that emergency meeting. Yes, definitely. 9:35 tomorrow morning, Jamaica time. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Sheldon Simmy said, Pollard, Bravo, and Nicky P is owned by Sammy stealing his dinner. Turn to short, fine leg for a singer. This is going to hurt whosoever loses, you know, because as I told you, you know, there's no love lost between both coaches, you know. No love lost. Yeah. No love lost. Pooran betrayed West Indies. I expect anything from him, said Leroy George. Yeah. 126 for 4, 58 to get from 21 deliveries. Going to be very interesting here. 126 for 4, 21 deliveries to go. And they are not happy in the stands. Russell bowls to Weeze, who steered this into the covers. One more. 127 for 4. 16.4 overs gone. Russell 2.4 overs. 1 for 23. Pat Geeters and 15 from 15. Weezes and 3 from 5. St. Lucia 120. St. Lucia Kings 127 for 4. They need a further 57 runs to win from 20 deliveries. Night Riders is at the bottom of the table. So them getting help from the Emperor. Okay. Russell bowls to the left-handed Pat Geeter high in the air. The fielder come off the fine leg boundary, cannot get there. He will send the return in now. One more to the total, two more to the total, 129 for 4. So 5 deliveries gone out of this over thus far. That first ball they gave it as bye. Interesting. Interesting. Bad job by the umpire, said Never Isaac. Yeah, indeed, Never Isaac. It was bad. Russell bowls to the left-handed. Pat Geeter will turn it away through backward square leg. And they gone for 1. Will they come back for 2? They will get 3. Oh, they will get 6. Oh, they got 6 from that. And they are jumping in the stand. The return comes in. No one backs it up. And it runs away into the boundary. And the St. Lucians are jumping in the stand. Will this kickstart something for them here now? And Andre Russ is not happy that what should have been 2 turned out to be 6. And is 1 for 29 from 3 overs. So Russell ball to Pat Geeter on his leg. Turn it away to backward square leg. The fielder comes to his right, picks up, and then sends a wild return in at the non-strikers end. And it ran away for 4 more extra throw. And Pollard could not get there. And they are not happy, but the St. Lucians are jumping in the stand. 135 for 4. Is Hussein, you know. Akil Hussein did it, you know. 49 needed from 18 deliveries. So 16 times 3 is 48. So it's 16.33 runs per over needed. But you don't really look at it that way. What you really need now is 1 big over where you get something like 25. And then it becomes manageable. Then you want 24 from 2. And it becomes manageable. So you want a big over where you get 25 or 30. Either this over or the next over, you need to get 25 or 30. But you can't afford to get less than 15 out of this over. So the best thing for... So they are checking if it is 5 or is 6 because, yeah, it is 6. They are checking if it is 5 or it is 6 because if the batsman had crossed when he let go the ball, but it's going to be hard to check. Lord, Kings fans look sad, said Jamor Small. Yes. If it was not for the Cricket Forum, I would not be watching CPL, said Leroy George. Leroy George, that's a big up, you know. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate that, brethren. Thank you very much. I am very humbly accepting those kind words. I am interested to hear the umpire's explanation for the Tim David wicket. Me too. I'll be very interested. It's in me too, Kervin Duncan. So they're going to give it 5. I think it's 5 and not 6. I don't think the batsman crossed when the ball was let go. Yes, they're giving it 5, so it's 5. Wayne Gert said Sheldon blamed the technology for the decision and excused the umpires. Well, I know that Sheldon can always defend himself. You know, Sammy is shaking his head. He has to be careful. So St. Lucia Kings are not going to be very happy. Not going to be very happy. Thank you. But please remember to support our survival kit in the video description. Just click on the link. Click on any one of those links and get your items. We also have our match day store links in it where you can get your cricket gears. You can get your bats, your pads, your caps, your box, your drag strap, your batting gloves, your cricket shoes. Just click on those links in our match day store. Probably you don't want to get it for yourself, but you can buy it for a youngster. Just click on those links. The links are in the video description. Support the Cricket Forum Match Day store. And support our survival kit too. If there's no explanation for the spike, then it must be bat. Sheldon, your boy a bowl now. He's doing his thing. One more to the total, 135 for 4 after 17.1. I believe the street party last night here is Gus Islet as everyone's still rocking. Or there's a street party last night, Lou Prudent. Okay. Lorenzo Allen, if a player display bad behavior, that's ridiculous, man. It's 136 for 4. And they're asking about it now. The rain is coming down. What's the Duckworth Lewis par score? With 4 wickets down, this can be very close, 2-6 could do it here, because only 4 wickets down, this could be very close. That should have gone for 6. That ball should have gone for 6. Because I'm going to put in the Duckworth. Let me read this comment. Because I was going to check on the Duckworth Lewis par score because I don't have it up. So, but I have it here. My app here can give me. All right, look. Six runs. So that's a good shot there. 6 runs there by Weeze. Says 143 for 4. The Duckworth Lewis par score. Mikel, you have it. You have the software that you can use. To look for it now. That I need to keep that. I need to keep the Duckworth Lewis par score close by. Like in a match like this, I can get it. But I know that another 6 will put them very close, He's bold, and that is going to make it bad. So it's 143 for 5, and Weeze is shaking his head because he's saying cricket can't play like this. Cricket can't play like this. This man should not have been allowed to play 3 matches. He should not have been allowed to play 3 matches. After the first match, he should have been reported. He should not have been allowed. He's clearly pausing. If a player displays bad behavior, said Lorenzo Allen, they are penalized and criticized. Umpires makes poor decision and get a slap on the wrist, similar to when politicians break the law. I have to say that I met an umpire recently, and he was just so rude. I could use stronger words, but let me say rude. Just so rude. He was just so rude. After this match, police going with Tariq, and the third umpire said Jamor Sumal. So TKR is on the verge of victory here, but you 144 for 5 at the end of 18. So my thing is that Jamaica doesn't have a team in this. So I do not have a team. But I leave last night match feeling happy, although it was one-sided. Now, tonight match, you have a feeling that cricket lost tonight. Yeah, I have that feeling. Fleming think that Knight Rider pay off the umpire as well. Sheldon and Athena and Kervin and... No, not Kervin. Kervin said he's from Grenada. But Sheldon and Athena, Leroy, George, I leave them up to you, Fleming. They will take you on. Yes, Kingman, that pause in action can throw off any batsman, and it's illegal. Mohamed Amir bowls to the left-handed Agosti, and there's no run. So the play of the day. Oh, well done, yeah. So Gaston with the play of the day. the run out of Hussein of the final delivery of the TKR innings. Over the wicket, bowls to Augusti, who drives through the covers. Brilliant shot. He came onto the front foot and he hit that so sweetly. And his father is asking, why hasn't he been batting long time? I told you. So Amir pitched up to Augusti and he onto the front foot. Augusti and he onto the front foot and plays a sweet cover drive down to the boundary for 4. They're asking, why hasn't he been batting all this time? He's 5 from 3 delivery. Mohamed Amir bowls to him and he drives again through the covers. 4 more. Wow, let's see if we're going to see that gentleman again. 152 for 5. 32 needed from 9. Mohamed Amir leaking runs here. Match far from over. Yes, that action is illegal, Kingman. The pause was even longer, Michael Douglas. But that's one of the things to Michael Douglas. He's varying the pause. It's almost like he's waiting on the batsman to come out of his trigger and then he lets go. It's illegal, man. He should not be playing. Pulled away by Augusti, down to backward square leg, straight to the fielder on the bounce who sends the return in. And this time Hussein hit the stump again. Or is it Pooran? Is it more overthrown? No, it's backed up. It's 153 for 5. Pat Geeters on 24. He comes into strike. Augusti on 10. So Sheldon Smith is saying, so when TKR lost, it's all good. If they win, it's illegal. Okay. That's why I say I leave you guys to them, you know. Down the leg side, good take that by Pooran. He never really take it, but good gather, good stop. As the Yorker fired in and it passed between stump and body. And Pooran has to move to his right and he gathered it. 1 by signal, 154 for 5. 1 delivery to coming over number 19. Charles not happy at all. I have a debate to watch after this, you know. So I very interested. So I know. So I love it, and I love it from Sheldon. Ball shot to the left-handed Augusti and bottom edge at the keeper field. 155 for 5 with 1 over to go. 155 for 5. So this match is well and dusted and done. So let me read this comment. If TKR or Guyana Amazon Warriors do not make it to the finals, how financially successful will CPL be? So the lights will have to come off now and then in Guyana, and the umpire will have to help TKR a little bit. Very interesting perspective there, Leroy George, but let me say though, those are not necessarily the views of the Cricket Forum. But very interesting perspective, Leroy George. Very interesting perspective. I can see, you know, I can see where you're going. But those are not the views of the Cricket Forum. I want to say that. Gaston the bowlers look good with his variation, said Lorenzo Allen. All right. Russell, final over, bowls to Augusti, hit it high in the air. It's going and it's gone for 6. And they are going to say, why wasn't Augusti batting before? 17 from 7. 161 for 5. Is it going to happen? Are we going to get a 6-6 over here? Well, 5 will do it, you know. 23 needed from 5 deliveries. Brathwaite only need 4 deliveries to get the 23 in the World Cup final. So enough deliveries have been left. There's still hope. Russell over the wicket to Augusti. Outside the half stump and he slapped it away. Oh, he should have left that, let it go for a wide, but they get a singer. That was a wide. Oh, inexperience there. It was back of a length. It was bouncing wide outside the half stump. And Augusti slapped it down to wide extra cover and they got a single, 162 for 5. It was a good shot over long off for 6, you know. It was in the slot and he hit it over long off for 6. So Pat Geeter facing up to Russell. Outside the half stump, out caught behind. As the rain comes down and he's out caught behind. So he goes for 24. It's 162 for 6 with 3 deliveries to go. Russell picking up his second wicket. So I see Prime Minister Holness was streaming earlier this afternoon, said Jamur Small. Well, no, Jamur Small. I'm going to watch the debate later, but we keep it out. We keep the politics out of the cricket forum. We keep it out of the cricket forum. Sammy should have an electrician in his technical staff, said Leroy Jazz. The lights should have come on after 2 overs ago. It should have come off 2 overs ago. Never Isaac is saying, we might be witnessing a bit of match fixing in this game. The cricket forum have no evidence of that. I just want to make it clear that the cricket forum have no evidence of that. And those views of Never Isaacs are not the views of the cricket forum. And we have no evidence of that. No evidence. Big shot, Mr. Sheldon Smith. Mr. Casanova, hug up that man. Dream about that one tonight. Wow. Good one, Sheldon. Good one, Sheldon. Yeah, hug up that Mr. Casanova. Hug up that Mr. Casanova one. Wow. Hug up that. Good one, Sheldon. Good one. I love that one, Sheldon. I love that one. What is it, Mr. Casanova? It's a good one, man. Admit it, Mr. Casanova. That's a good one. Don't. 162 for 6. 2 deliveries to go in this match. It's Mr. Casanova, you have to admit. Mr. Casanova one, you have to admit that was a good one. Please remember, though, Russell bowls to Gaston, and Gaston slapped it down to long on. When I say slap, it's literally slap. It's no drive. It's a cross-batted shot, and he just slapped it down to long on for a single. 163 for 6. So please remember to check out the links in the video description. The Cricket Forum Survival Store. We drink great Gatorade to keep us refreshed. And not all the while, but most of the time. And when it is very hot, we wear those T-shirts and our snacks and so on and sodas. So those survival kits links, so you can get some for yourself. Click on those links. And our T-shirt and so on. Nice T-shirt. And if you want some bats or pads or cricket gears, there's also the Cricket Forum Match Day Cricket Store in the live description. So support the channel. Click on the links. And purchase some of the items. Russell, final delivery of this match. Augusti slapped it down wide off deep mid-wicket. They will come back for 2 as Casey Carter came to his right, picked it up, hold on to the ball. He sends it in now, and it's 165 for 6 after 20 overs. And so TKR won by 18 runs. Thank you for being here. Once again, I appreciate your company. I don't think I enjoyed this. Well, I don't enjoy this match as much as I did last night. Congratulations to TKR for winning. Thank you for your company. I appreciate you being here. Big up to everyone. And please remember to check out our survival kit link and also our match day store in the video description. I will also put it in the comment section and pin it at the top. So all the best. Take care, everyone. Bye for now. See you tomorrow morning at 9:35.